Alright folks, we're back, and today's episode, we're going to start working towards automated wood production. To that end, we're going to do it with Mine Factory Reloaded. And we're going to need two devices here. We're going to need a planter, and we're going to need a harvester. So let's start with the planter and work from there. We needed clay. Do we have access to clay anywhere nearby? I'm not even sure. Well, for now, let's put our iron pick away because we don't particularly need that. And let's... Where are monsters nearby? Oh. There we go. Let's just make it daytime straight away. And I want to go out and see if we can't find some clay. What do we have on us that we don't want to lose right now? We can leave the brand... Actually, I'm going to leave a brand new pickaxe outside anyhow. Let's just... Yep, I kind of thought there might be something like that around here. Now let's see if we can't find some clay in a hurry. Don't necessarily know the ease in finding it. We can take a bit of dirt and just go right down to the ocean bottom, perhaps. We can't find it fast enough. We're basically looking for like 10-15 pieces of it. There's a stack. Straight away I could see it. Go away, buddy. I've got time to mess with you. You chased me a long way, man. A real long way. Well, we'll keep pacing the border here. 44 is a good amount. I'd like to be just a little bit higher for right now. And go from there. Well, look at this. There's a lucky box right here. These can be good. These can be bad. Oh, we got obsidian out of that one. I will take the rubber tree right here. Tree rubber. So we're going to need a handful of it anyhow. That's all I was looking for. We'll replant it and it'll regrow by the time we get back. I will take the extra cotton seed right here. Oh, that's not... I don't know what that is. And I'm going to go after this cow in just a moment. This gravel ore is just access to a few minor level nuggets, but again, can be handy. Same here, access to leather, very useful. Access to dye is extraordinarily useful. Where's our base entrance? Kind of one of these things that all the different pieces are important. One thing I intended out here, if I've got enough time to do it, I'm going to leave a sword out here for myself, and I got an extra pick. But We'll leave a full one too. Then we'll make our way back in and continue onward. Alright, so with the clay, remember we needed 3 flower pots. Those are 3 pieces of clay each, so we're going to cook up 6 in total. And we'll put the rest of the clay on the side for just right now. Along with the wood, the obsidian will be extraordinarily useful later on. We'll keep putting stuff away here. I guess flowers can go there for now. Leather. This is all food. Because we're still waiting around anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and harvest what I can out here. It's always good to do this, remember. At some place we had put down our magical crop here. Don't quite know what I did with it. Straight away I don't see. Oh, there it is. It's almost grown in. The earth one, that'll come along and keep giving us food. Extra bit of wool is always useful. Put that on the side. And this ore will sit there in a pinch. Okay, so we got our clay pots. Rubber-wise, we're going to need to cook up this bit of it. Sorry, this bit. Oh, and it looks like our generator has caught up officially. Can wind this guy back up, let our squeezer keep going to work converting those logs as we need. How are we doing for supplies here? Alright. Almost there. Sorry this takes a moment though, folks. Okay, so that should be... For each of these we're going to need... Oh, we only need 1 set of that. Okay. Stone. Do I have any cooked up stone ready to go? That might be pretty important. Let's go down to our blocks chest. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. So let's get a set of this made up. Whoops. There we go. And for the planter, we do need a piston. Have I got any pistons ready to go? I'm not sure. And for the harvester, what are we going to need? Okay. So let's work on our piston right now. We're going to need cobble wood. Iron and some redstone. Oh, be just as fast to do that. Planter, go. Oh, clay pots. Let's try round number 3. There's our planter. Next up, we need a harvester. So what these do is the planter, if you're not familiar, it automatically plants trees, kind of like it sounds. And the harvester harvests the trees. They do have a power requirement, but again, fairly minor. Let's see, I thought I had sticks around this place. Though maybe not. Might be faster to just make a handful more. Oh, I got wood on me. So, let's get our golden axe made. Plastic, we're going to need that last bit. We're going to have to cook up 1 more piece of rubber. Actually, I'll cook it all up at this point. We can harvest more if we need it. Okay, there's my last piece of plastic. Shears. There we go. If that does it. Like that, and like that. Okay, so the next piece we're going to need here is definitely need a bit of glass. I want to do this with redstone pipe. So we're going to need some pipe. Redstone kinesis pipe. We'll probably need... let me think about this now. I'm going to go with 5 of these to start. So we're going to need 5 pistons. Hopefully I got the material. Oh, you know what? Let's use up that rubberwood that's sitting there for easiness sake. Still gonna need another piece of this of the good stuff. And again, folks, this won't be quick. But it'll at least automate it for now. And let's use up that jungle wood. Okay. So now we got our pistons. I'm gonna need a bunch of sticks actually. So we're gonna need more wood anyhow. I'm gonna need at least 10 of these. Sorry. 8, because we already got a couple made. And I think I miscalculated somewhere. That's okay. We have a few extra sticks for tools later on. I will need cobblestone. Getting dangerously low on resources. But automating fuel production is pretty spectacular. So there's our glass. Because I'm low on sand, we're going to use our macerator right now to grind up some cobblestone to make us sand. It goes pretty fast. We don't have to cook it straight away, but it does not hurt. Alright, Stirling engines. Should be just like that. So we got 5 of those. I'm going to need 5 levers. What is that noise? Oh, I see our earth essence is ready here, folks. It's got this little round top to it. We definitely want to harvest that every time we get a chance. You'll get at least 1 seed back, an essence, and or an earth essence, and sometimes a nature essence, and sometimes a weak essence. The weak essences are very good for producing more of these plants. They kind of, enable that capability. So it's always worth collecting those. That way you can get to producing some of the nicer plants for yourself down the road. Alright. We got our planter, we got our harvester. This is an extra piece for now. I'm going to need 5 wooden pipes. Which this should do it. Let me just make sure I don't have them already. Okay. And we're going to need Well, you know what? I have enough lead. Don't have enough materials to do it any other way for right now. So we'll use some stone pipe. We're gonna need a lot of stone pipe, I think. So let's just convert a pile. I will make it, some will be redstone, some will be for transporting items later on. I saw a redstone engine, I thought. Maybe not. Alright, anyway. Let's go start getting this set up. Eat some food. And that way if we can automate production of resources, that'll be spectacular. Especially fuel for right now. So I'm going to start with the smallest size planter here. And that should be our 9x9. Or, 9 squares, 3x3. Let's just knock this out a bit. Again, it won't be super huge, but it will do the trick. We're going to put the harvester, I think here should be plenty, except we need to place it the other way around. Let me go get a wrench. Do I have any ducting yet? Negative. Wrench. And what do I need for item duct? Tin and lead. So lead is sort of the issue here with that. Suppose we can try to go mine some. Whoops. Well, let's see how far we can get with 6 for right now. I'm gonna need a servo. Well, it sounded like a zombie just dropped somewhere. Maybe here? I don't know. No, somebody's busting out my torches. I know that sound all too well. Well, let's block this up for right now. Until I know what's going on. Look the trees. Alright, so for this... I'm gonna need... Whoa, what's... No, that's too expensive. Servo. Sorry. Took me a minute there, folks. Redstone, iron, 2 iron. Okay. Iron, redstone, glass. Okay, put the rubber away for now. Looks like we're gonna need a handful more fuel here in just a moment. Okay. That'll do it. Okay, so I hear the zombie. I don't see the zombie, though. That's kind of scary, annoying. Until I know where they're busting out the lights. Or we'll just keep putting around more jack-o'-lanterns. So now what's going to happen is we're going to need a couple of different lines down here. Being that I'm extraordinarily short on the item duct lines for right now, we're going to have to make sure that fits. Okay, like so, and that's about all we can do. So we want to put a thing there and a thing here. And what this guy is allowed to accept is 4 saplings. We're going to tell it you can plant those in any of these 9 slots. Basically, it should be 9 trees at a time. The next thing we're going to need, and I'm going to start with 8 of these, I'm not sure how many, is the stone kinesis pipe. That allows 16 MJ a tick. It's not spectacular, because we're only doing 5 to start with, but it will do the trick. Okay, we're going to do that, and then we're going to have 1, 2, that's 3, so we'll just do 5 wide like here. Okay, and we need stone at the bottom, so we're going to need a couple more. Better not be a zombie down here. That's where one of the torches went down. Okay, good to know. And we'll do 2 this way. And like I said, it's not great, but it'll do the trick for right now. We're going to need 2 more. Like so. And we need the wooden pipes right above it. Now, one of the things we will be able to do given time here is set up a system that turns these on when power is needed. And that'll be our next goal. For now, though, however, we're short in that regard. We don't have the assembly table to do so. Let me cook up this bit of wood here. We're kind of at the dangerous point for wood, but I think we'll be relatively okay with it. Because we're going to start automating that process, right? So now we got that. We want to put our levers. I don't think we can do redstone on the walls yet, right? I could do it like that, so that way they're either all on or all off. That might be useful, I'm not sure. Okay. And what that'll do is as we get fuel here, you'll see it'll start charging our systems. We need to get the dirt back down in front. And we need to rotate this guy. And just to give it a helping hand to start with, because we're going to need the fuel, we're going to plant... Well, let's let it plant the trees. So I planted the trees. I'm going to have to get the watering can to just get us a little bit more wood more quickly. But the nice thing is those machines will fill up with power and not go anywhere. The trouble we're going to run into right off the bat is that the Stirling engines will continue to run, regardless if there's trees grown or not. So that presents an issue. Oh, and I'm going to need a chest over here. I'd forgotten all about that. That's a problem. So that way, anything that's not collected. In fact, let's go right on the other side with this. Let's make it easy on ourselves. We'll just come out this way. So this is anything that's not forced saplings until we get to a point where it can run that way. So we're still waiting on the harvester. Still might need more fuel. That's okay though. What I was looking to do quickly is upgrade that chest. That'll do the trick. And we've got a bunch of fuel to work with. So again, remember this is all kind of exercises to get things rolling. And we've got extra power. That's why... Oh, I don't have power up here, so see, that's a problem. Hello. That's a problem too. And... so we just got some extra wood there. And we want to always pump that stuff out. Okay. And now we can stand here with the watering can to kind of help spur things along. Basically, as fast as we grow it, should start harvesting. And where we want to be careful is that we keep making sure it uses the power. Because you'll see our engines are starting to overheat. Shut off! Okay, never mind, our engines did completely overheat. Right there. And... we'll let this burn through for us, but it makes it kind of slightly faster to build up a stockpile of wood. You can see we're already at half a stack. Now, where I need to be careful is that when we run out of power, I can just recharge it manually for right now, until I come up with a shut-off system. And let me do this we'll do this for just a couple more minutes here. Oh, that guy's out of power, so that's good news. Okay, let's split this in half to start cooking. Or we'll leave it right there even. And just get all three of these running. Sure. Mm-hmm. So you can see what this is doing here as far as collecting materials. It's just allowing us to speed it up that much faster. Let it catch up. And 5 engines look like it would have been enough, to be fair. If I could have shut it off at time, that would have been spectacular. So, again, you know, that's a live and learn lesson. I think we'll keep the shutoff down, the manual shutoff down this way for right now. And we will make sure we got more fuel coming. There we go. So these guys need a redstone signal to run, right? How come? How can you be out of saplings? That shouldn't be at all. Alright, let's go see about making a basic assembly table. If I've got enough stuff to do it. We happen to get that obsidian outside, which might just allow me to get even a 1 laser version. I need 6 obsidian. Diamonds are kind of the question here. Do I have the resources to make enough? Even with the minimum stone, I might. Oh, it allowed me to recollect the engines when they exploded. That's clever. And useful. I didn't even see that. Alright, so we're going to need a diamond gear. Diamond and what? A redstone? Okay. I don't have a gear made already, do I? Let's go ahead and get this crafted up. I'm not sure what I will run short on first. Looking like iron. We'll get as far as we can and go from there. I can always up convert and down convert with the minimum stone in a pinch. Diamond, redstone, and then I just looted that obsidian. Pure coincidence. Assembly table is good stuff. Well, we'll do it right here for now. I'm gonna need a... So we're gonna use our manual engine for this. To kick things off. We're gonna need a laser, actually. 2 redstone, 2 diamonds. So I'm gonna definitely need to upgrade some gold. Let's see. That's 1. That's 2. 3. 4. We're gonna try and do it with 2 lasers if I can. Now we're gonna need 1, 2. Yeah, we'll go with 4. Redstone pipe. Again, not ideal. But will it get us by in a pinch? Absolutely. Let's dig this down just one layer. I need to make a chest here, so we'll go get some wood in just a moment. Unless I can make a chest out of this, I'm not sure. I can. Perfect. So now the first thing we're going to need is... I think gates. That's just a redstone chipset converted, so we're going to want 5 of those. And what I'm doing here, give me 1 wooden pipe. Actually, give me 3. Let's start with 2. I'm not sure. I think the forestry engine will connect, but I'm not positive. I'm doing this the wrong way. Come on. No, see, the forestry engine will not. I'm glad I did that. Fast. Saves me that 1 redstone. Oh, wait. Yeah. That's because it maybe wasn't connected. Let's try again. Oh, or is it because it's being silly? I need to wrench it. Yeah, it's because it's being silly. Good to know. That'll allow me to, get a little manual intervention going on here too. Let's put our blocks away that we don't need right now. And put this stuff away. Extra pipe. Force nuggets, sure. Redstone. And fuel is going to be downstairs. Oh, I see our earthlings grown in. I want to harvest it straight away. Look, we got an extra seed now. Oh, so it looks like I'm easily ahead one thing here. Okay. Extra stuff. Oh, look, we also got a weak essence on that go around. Here's more fuel for next time. And this will be enough to help get our assembly table rolling. I don't know if these keep storing it as we go, but it will help me to get there, I promise. Let's put our essence stuff away. The seeds can go back. And I can wind this guy up. So again, less than ideal, but it will get us there for right now. And probably what I should do downstairs, to be fair, is make a clockwork engine for there, but one is enough. And these things will heat up in just a minute. That'll to make them slightly more efficient. Maybe that's what I should do here. Force them to get warm. Do that. I got one laser running blue. And these guys are going. As soon as we get one chipset done, I'll go over to the gate and we'll see if we can just use that straight away. You can tell that this takes a lot of power, but I don't think there's really a way we can buffer MJ power anymore. I'll have to do some experimentation with that. Do that offline, maybe during the stream this evening. For those of you who are interested, ESO has another beta this weekend that is now where the NDA is lifted, and it looks like we can stream it. So I will be doing that live stream this evening, the 28th, for a while. Stop by, say hello. So we're going to make our first gate here. That's really kind of my priority to test this, but I believe you could do a power setup where on request it turns on a redstone signal so we can get our one harvesting engine downstairs going. You know, and eventually we'll have 5 of these ready to go. It'll just take a little doing. $20,000 and we're doing how much it took? Don't even know. 5 MJ at max speed. And, you know, 1 each from the Sterlings. Looks like we're starting to get warm though, that's good news. You know what I am going to do for right now is I'm going to bring back, well, what do I want to do here? We can turn this on for a minute to harvest and keep on going. Keep collecting the wood when we need it. This sludge also has another important use we'll get to eventually. Just not right now. What's nice is we're collecting extra force nuggets, which will give us mining tools. All given time. What I'm actually going to do for right now to help speed up the upstairs is bring these engines up top. Just to get us to producing the gates a touch faster. Did we mark get all that fuel made up. A little bit. How are we doing here? Well, let's put you in and cook up 2 more while we wait. I don't like every time I run up here that I hear zombies running around. That just seems bad. So now what I can do, we can take this up for right now because it's kind of in the way. We'll back it up 1 or so. We can kind of come around like this. And perhaps do you and you. And we can put one here and do like so. Again, less than ideal, but it will do the trick for right now. We have levers in excess. If not, I can make it 1 more. So we'll do that, on. We'll kind of split up the charcoal to help ourselves out. The fuel, rather. With this guy, I'll put the regular old charcoal fuel in there to use up. And I can wind him up. And all of this will get us there more quickly. Is it the best routing? Absolutely not. But will it do in a pinch? Sure. Actually, let's let that one run out because I think I might have a loop created here. Oops. Don't do that either, folks. Remember, if you hold right-click on that forestry and clockwork engine too long, it will kill you. Just waiting for that engine to finish doing its thing. We'll go stand in our healing pool here. Top right back off. Okay. Once that one shuts off, what I'll do is we're going to knock out those 2 pipes and move the engine a little bit. Oops. I got the gate, that's good news. Let's knock you out. You and you. I can move. Kind of need that thing back. I can move him up to here. Oh. Take that out. And that's kind of less loopy, if you know what I mean. And that will keep us going. So now, I got my gate. I don't have an engine down there to work with just yet. This one looks like it's about done anyhow. We'll save the fuel. And these ones will cook over the next few minutes. Here we go. Okay, you're done. Let's take you downstairs. Along with our... I don't need the lever down there anymore even. I shouldn't, I don't think. I'm not sure what level of gate I need for this. I'm learning on the fly just like you guys. But what I should be able to do is put this engine down. I should be able to put in a thing on the wooden pipe here. I should be able to say power requested. emit a redstone signal. And that'll turn this engine on. And if there's no power requested, it'll turn it off. Now, you know, as we get all 5 of them made up, you can see the power of this. Now, mind you, it will use up the fuel over time, and I want to save 1 piece of fuel over here. Just so we get enough to cook up the next batch of logs. We'll get there. We will get there. But we just need to get our last few gates made up here. Kind of a nifty little setup. What do you guys think? Early game harvesting automation or forestry automation? Beautiful. Once we get a little bit more lead here, the next piece of automation that goes right along with this is to auto-convert our fuel. But we need to do a lot more mining for that, and we'll do that for the last few minutes of this episode. As soon as we get our gates started up here. Alright, let's put stuff away whilst we're waiting. We're kind of down to the nitty-gritty of materials. That wrench can go away. That lever can. 6. And since I see the stone hoe here, and I know I just replaced a block not too long ago, let's get that one. There. Let's go collect our pumpkins whilst we... Whoa! I'm missing a pumpkin seed. What? That's not fun. At all. Let's plan to replant that. And you know what I'm going to do is put these jack-o'-lanterns... I'm going to try and put them right on this seat. Can I do that? Do I need dirt or something to make that happen? Are they... Do they require something to sit on is the question. Now they can float. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. So then I have one more planting spot I can use for things. Then I just have a garden hoe. Oh, collect all this stuff again, might as well, huh? Where we can. Build up our supplies of stuff for later. And since I got more jack-o'-lanterns, that's beautiful. I'm not sure why... Oh, that one's gone because there's no water there. Herp derp. What did I do with our water pit? Right there in the corner. Not sure why that happened. Other than... Maybe we want to put the light over here? No? Maybe that's where they busted out my torch? And I need that garden hoe again. Oh, I don't know if I wanted that or not. Oh, I see the zombie, finally. Hey? Buddy? Oh, Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm putting a jack-o'-lantern right above you. Because, you know, that seems wise. Yep, kind of a silly way around things, but, you know, if it works, don't knock it. There we go. Put the dirt away. How we doing here? We stopped cooking? Oh, man. Wasting fuel. Incredible. Incredible. Wind this guy back up. You are out of fuel, okay. Okay, we'll leave the charcoal there for now. I'll use up the golden power source. You're going okay. You're going okay. You're okay. That switch can come down. There we go. So once I have 4 more ready to go, we're in really good shape. Bucket, garden hoe. It's kind of exciting. Kind of exciting to get there. You know what else is fun? Listening to these zombies growling. We totally need to fix that at some point. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Come on, cook them. Anyway, folks, what are we looking at here? We are just about at the wrapping up point. What I'll do is let these guys finish offline here, and we'll pick it back up either offline or first thing in the episode tomorrow. Until then, thanks for tuning in.